Grammy award-winning guitarist, songwriter, and best-selling author Chris Perez is pushing ahead. The widower of late Tejano music icon Selena is stepping up to the mic as lead vocalist for the first time ever.
It's been a labor of love, and then to be the lead vocalist on the track is for the first time is I'm excited about it. It took some growing for me because I'm not. I'm known for guitar playing, and like I do sing background vocals with my group, but this is the first time I'm actually singing the lead on it. So
Pérez tells us it was a dream that sparked the inspiration for the new song, Pushing Ahead.
Well, the way the song happened was I was in New York, and believe it or not, I was having a dream, and I was jamming with Justin Timberlake, and it was this riff, and I just woke up. I went to the other side of my place. I opened my voice memo and I just started recording what I had heard in my head, and then that's it. Went back to sleep. When I came back to Texas, I got with my boy Bobo in the studio, and I was like, "Oh, check this out!" And I showed him the voice note, and then we came up with some ideas, and I started writing it, just because I didn't know who was gonna sing it. But then when I started tracking the vocal, it sounded pretty cool. You know what I mean? And I was like, all right. It took some little prodding by Bob, like, dude, you sound great, tell me more, right? So then we went through that, and then we recently just finished doing the video, which was a whole other thing. It's one thing to hear myself coming out of the speakers, but to see myself, doing going through the motions, that took some getting used to, but with the encouragement of my friends and the band members, and it's just been fun.
Now he's teamed up with comedian and actor George Lopez and Santana lead vocalist Arthur Vargas, signing on to their record label, Malas Palabras. Pérez says he met George Lopez in Miami during the Latin Grammys in an elevator at their hotel.
And I was getting in the elevator, it's a real fancy hotel there in Miami where they put all the bands, and I was getting in the elevator and the door's about to close, and I heard, hold the door, wait, I was like, ah. So I held the door, and then walked George Lopez with his golf clubs, right? And he goes, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm good, how's it going? It was so surreal, but that was how we met, and then we got to know each other on set of that award show.
And the song is meant to inspire?
The song was ended up being a message to myself about pushing ahead, not quitting. Yes, there have been times in my life where seemingly things were happening, and it might have seemed simple, but there's a different side to that, and that's the message in this song, is not to quit, just keep pushing ahead. So I'm proud of that too.
If you follow Pérez on his Instagram or Facebook, you'll often see some throwback photos of Selena y los Dinos and his late wife, Tejano superstar Selena. Her impact and memory is something that still brings Chris joy.
Look, every event I'm at, whether it's a meet and greet or it's a performance, there's more than a handful of people that are obviously Selena fans, and to be able to meet up with them and talk and hear what she still means to them, and for me, it's like I stumble upon boxes of old memorabilia that I forget I have, and so it's always it's funny how things change as time has gone on, because there was a time early mid 90s, late 90s, to where coming across that kind of stuff was painful. And now I look at that stuff and it's like, look at what we've done, look at what she's done, look what she continues to do and what she represents. And so it's like a 180 turn, and I couldn't be prouder, to be honest.
Oh, you give me goosebumps. But that still inspires you, I would imagine, right? Your music?
Yeah. Music has been so many things for me, healing, just energy. It's what I love to do, and I'm a lucky guy that I get to do what I do.
And you're from San Antonio.
I'm from San Antonio,
so
yeah. Go
we're happy to have you on the show representing San Antonio. Now the music video is also out today, right?
Yes, and we're also doing we're doing the English version now, but we're also working on a Spanish version. Same message, just in Spanish, and those lyrics were written by Pérez Studio, who wrote a lot of the big hits lyrically for Selena. He wrote Como la Flor, he wrote Amor Prohibido, he wrote all that stuff, yeah. So I can't wait for people to hear that as well.
Great. And then, partnering with Zeus too, right?
Zeus,
so
my
the
boy.
song, let's talk about the song, the beat and how it feels.
Yeah, I mean, it's I mean, I call it a Bo Diddley type tune, but of course it's got modern touches to it. And it's just, I mean, the music I write, like, it's basically, although I'm a guitar player, right? That's my first instrument. I play a bass, I play the piano, a little bit of drums. I play all that stuff. I consider myself mainly a guitar player, but that doesn't mean that I have to, you know, do all this crazy stuff on every song. I actually prefer songwriting. And so, yeah, it's just a real good song, very listenable in my opinion, nothing too heavy. Now, if you come see us live, it might be a little heavier than the recording because we get, you know, we're a rock band after all. So, but yeah, it's a listenable song.
And sticking to your culture too and your roots. I mean, Hispanic Heritage Month, right now. So
Yeah.
is that strategic that you planned it for it to come out this month, or just kind of coincidence?
It's coincidental.
Yeah,
It's coincidental, but I will say this: the song actually started out. My idea was to have it be a cumbia, but then we ended up just using different elements. So if you take out some of the rock elements that we put in it, it's basically a cumbia song. So.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear it. And then what's next for you? What can people look out for?
Well, I mean, besides the music thing is going to be on the forefront for the next foreseeable future. But at the same time, you know, the hot sauces that we put out a few years ago are doing great. We just put out a barbecue sauce that you can order at PérezPepperSauce.com. And all that, I mean, I'm a lucky guy. Things are popping off for me, so I can't complain.
So you might be singing another song in the future?
I don't know, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps.
All
My
right.
lead singer's like, are you?
Like, hey, give me that.
Yeah.
Play your guitar. No, just kidding. Okay. Anything else you want to add that we didn't talk about today?
No, I just thank you for having me on the show. It's always, for me, you know, being back in San Antonio, coming to see you guys, it's always a good time.
Well, I always enjoy having you. So thank you. They can follow you on Instagram, all the social
Instagram,
media.
yeah, Chris Perez now, blue check marks, all that good stuff. You'll know it's me.
And you're continuing to sign artists, right? With your production?
Yes,
Or with your...
yes. We're always looking for new talent. Things are going good with that as well. Way too many songs to mention. It's just been a real good time in my life.
Awesome. And Zeus is so fun to follow, by the way.
Zeus is a character, man. He
so
keeps me on my toes.
Yeah,
man.
he's hilarious.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. All right. Well, congrats on the new song. And
He's going to be with me in Dallas as well for the show.
good. Okay, we'll throw that in there too. All right, Chris, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good.